what can a surrogate expect in terms of support? Because while I know there's not a check written out at the end, obviously there's going to be medical tests and there's going to be needs and there's going to be a maternity leave period. What can she expect in terms of financial support?
Okay, the Act is saying that she won't be able to be compensated in cash or in kind, which makes it very difficult. Even if you do that for your own sister as an altruistic kind of pregnancy, you still want to say thank you. If we talk about numbers, it depends whether the surrogate mother is employed. If she's working and there's a loss of income, surely she needs to be compensated for that. Other than that, the in vitro fertilization cycles need to be discussed and also need to be planned beforehand. Because if there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 maximum of that in 18 months time period, that needs to be taken in consideration with your figures.
Sure.
Other than that, the social worker assessment, psychological assessment, it depends with who you work. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have both. If you've got an experienced expert in this field, you will be able to get around between 4,000 to 6,000 Rand for the assessment as well as a report.
Okay.
Over and above that, the court documentation, that's now the surrogacy agreement, together with the court application, all the affidavits supporting that, the screening of the report, settling that, all of that should not be more than between 20,000 to 25,000 Rand. It depends if there's a domicilium issue. That's now where you work with foreigners. Our Act is actually saying that this is a qualifying factor now in the new legislation. But if that is a concern, surely it can become more expensive.
How much from start to finish would it cost a set of parents to go the surrogacy route? And I know I'm asking you how long is a piece of string, but give me a ballpark figure.
With 3 IVF cycles, between 30 and 60,000 Rand, loss of income, it depends what kind of income you're talking about, real out-of-pocket medical expenses, and your court application, I would say between 100 and 200,000. It depends whether you've got someone that's employed. If she's not employed, surely then she can ask for a domestic worker, for supplementation, for the medical expenses, and then for her maternity wear.